Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over three things, but before we actually get into what those three things are, I do just want to go over that I am having an extremely hard time staying connected to Red Dead Online yet again. It is absolutely annoying, and I honestly hope that you guys are having a lot better time than I am, because this game, like I mentioned yesterday, is pretty much becoming 100% unbearable to even try to play anymore. It is insanely crappy with what is truly happening here in Red Dead Online. All right, but anyway, we're gonna go over the three things. I was able to already find out where Madame Nazar's location is at. I don't even know what the daily challenges are for today. So you guys basically saw it get disconnected, and that's it. So the three things are going to be Madame Nazar's location, the daily sets, and their current cycles. And then last but not least, we're going to try to go over the daily challenges if we can, if we truly can go over them. But anyway, let's go and start with the Madame Nazar location. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys on the map where it is, but her location is going to be just outside of Emerald Ranch. So if you guys fast travel to Emerald Station and basically go almost straight southwest, there's a little intersection that you guys will hang on just outside of Emerald Ranch. That's where you guys will be able to find her for today. It's a very, very easy spot to go ahead and find her. It's pretty much straight south of the word Heartland Overflow on the intersection. There's kind of like a little bit of a V shape there. And that's where she's going to be able to be found. But if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It shows your support and appreciation. And for me trying to make these videos, because this game is freaking ridiculous right now. Come on, Rockstar, get your shit together. But like would hopefully help me out and continue making me these types of videos, because lately they've been taking me like 45 minutes to try to get through all the daily challenges. It sucks so badly. But anyway, let's go to move on to the next thing, because the next thing I can actually go over without even being in the game, so that's actually pretty handy. We have American Wildflowers at cycle number 2. We have the tarot cards at cycle number 2. The antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 3, or cycle number 1, and then the bird eggs at cycle number 3. Now, those sets that I just mentioned, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them, so just keep that in mind. Now, the next sets I'm actually about to go over, you do need to have the field shovel and or the metal detector, and they are completely random. I do have a video completely on that if you guys would like to further check that out, about everything that I do mean in Red Dead Online and the changes to the cycles. So we have lost jewelry at cycle number 1, the arrowheads at cycle number 2, the family heirlooms at cycle number 3, coins at cycle number 3, and then all of the fossils, which are only available on the PS4, are available on cycle number 3 as well. All right, so let's go try to go through these daily challenges if we possibly can. We're going to start with the daily general. We're going to go through them. We have 3 black-tailed jackrabbit skinned, 5 black currants picked, 1 dog's photographed, 1 helps someone in need, 5 items sold to Gus. We have 5 non-player enemies killed while not seen. Well, let's word it a little bit differently. And then we got 3 weapons cleaned with gun oil. Bounty hunter is 1 bounty hunt completed with 5 minutes or more left. We have 3 bounty targets hogtied with a reinforced lasso, 2 bounty targets tagged with tracking arrows, 3 camp stews eaten, 6 perfect carcasses donated to crypts, 2 resupply missions completed, 3 coins found, 3 collectibles found with a shovel, 3 lost jewelry found. We have 1 special moonshine recipe completed, 1 moonshine bar changed to core, 2 moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer, and then last but not least, we have the Naturalist roll, which is 2 blending tonics crafted or used. We have 3 desert animal samples taken, 3 mountain grassland animal samples taken. All right, so this is still the best way of earning gold in my personal opinion. Doing the daily challenges, you guys can actually earn up to 11 gold bars every single day. I completely misspoke in one of my videos talking about the daily challenges changes. And I do completely apologize for that. But if we actually go back here to the end, you can actually see that there's these two that give you guys the discount. So you get a bonus for completing 9 daily role challenges, which you have a total of 15 that you can complete each and every single day. So just pick whatever 9 you want, and then you'll get a bonus of 1.5. So you'll get 9.5, or you'll get, 3.5 gold bars from completing the daily general challenges, plus 1.5 gold bars, so that's 5. And then you get 4.5 gold bars from completing the daily role challenges, and then that bonus of 1.5. So you still get 11 gold bars every single day. So I did completely misspeak about that. All right, so let's go over these in a little bit of detail. So, jackrabbits, I hope that nobody has any problems with these. Literally, rabbits can be found anywhere, and I repeat, pretty much anywhere on the map. They're pretty much as common can be. It is pretty ridiculous. If you guys can't find any, then by all means, go and leave a comment down below. I'll try to help you guys out the best I can, but I'm just going to tell you to go to the Heartlands, because that's where the best one is at. The next one is going to be Black Current. Okay, well, I might as well show you guys where Madame Nazar is at so you guys can see it. So it's right here. There you go. Perfect. Black Current can only be found down in New Austin area, so we got to go way out west to do this. So I'm going to pretty much go, pretty much down here right below Tumbleweed. So if you guys come to like this location right here, right by the E is going to be a spot. Just north of the road will be another spot, and then there'll be another grouping of them here. Now this will spawn anywhere between 1 to 3 of them at a time, so just keep that in mind. Then a little bit to the east of this, there's actually 2 spots that you guys can find some there. A little bit south of the E, you'll find another group here, another group here, and then another group right about there. So I just gave you guys plenty of different locations, and you can actually find a couple more down in this general area as well, just in case you need a little bit more. But with those locations that I gave to you guys, finding 5 should be absolutely no problem whatsoever. And I'm really glad, knocking on wood, that we've stayed as long as we have. Dog's photograph. Now, this could be your dog at a camp. This could be any of the dogs around. You got one at Emerald Ranch, so Emerald Station, where Madame Nazar is at today, right by the fence. You can find some in, I'm trying to think of all the different locations that I've seen them lately. There is one in Saint Denis. There's one in Rhodes. There's usually one by the Butcher in Tumbleweed. I know that I've seen one in Blackwater, but I can't think of exactly where it's at. But honestly, just go to your camp. That's probably the best one. And I believe one of the discounts is actually for a % off of purchasing a dog. So I guess if you have the money, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, if you guys have some better locations that I can think of, I know that there for sure is one right by the fence in Emerald Ranch, which is, like I said, which is right next to Madame Nazar's location today. Help someone in need. Wow, I haven't really had a whole bunch of these happening lately, but I've had them more since the update, just like we've experienced the disconnection notices. Lovely. But in Blue Water Marsh, there's actually a couple of them. There's like 4 of them in like a very short amount of time. There's one that will actually happen right here at this intersection right by the railroad tracks. There's one here at the house. Another one going to be right here below the A and the R in Marsh. Then if you guys go a little bit further in this area, you have another spot right there that you can help somebody in need as well. There's, like I said, there's 4 different area, 4 of them in a relatively short distance. That's where I would recommend that you guys go in order to get this one completed for today. Now, the next one on the list is 5 items sold to Gus. Basically, he's like a butcher, so anything will do. But if you guys are trying to get like a trinket made, then you have to donate those items before, or sell those items to Gus before you purchase them. So like the beaver teeth or the antlers for some of the trinkets there. Whatever you guys want to do to sell it. Otherwise, whatever items you really want to sell to Gus, whatever you don't want to donate to your camp, sell them to Gus. Fortunately, he doesn't do meat. He does pretty much the same thing that Crips would do, but it doesn't help your camp out. The next one is going to be 5 non-player enemies killed while not seen. I can't remember how this one used to be worded, but my go-to location is actually down at Thieves Landing. So down here. What I do is come into this area here, and if you guys kind of run to the back here, there's typically 2 people. There's going to be one standing over here. There's going to be one sitting down over here. If you pull out your throwing knives, which you can buy at the fence, which is right here, you can kill this guy before this guy will turn around, and then you can kill this guy. So that's 2 without being seen. And then typically, you guys can actually kill one of the guards out here before you're actually seen as well. So you should be able to get at least 2. Sometimes there's only one of those guys sitting back here, so that kind of sucks when that happens, but it is what it is. And then what you have to do is just run a little bit of ways. What I usually do is run to the train track right about here, and then ride back, and then repeat that entire process until I get all 5. That's what I personally do. The next one is to clean 3 weapons with gun oil. So if you guys don't have gun oil, you can either purchase it through your catalog, you can find it naturally around the world, or you can order it at any of the general stores. So that's all the daily challenges. These actually seem relatively easy today. I would say the probably hardest one out of all of them is helping someone in need. The next one is going to be the bounty hunter role. So we got 1 bounty hunt complete with 5 minutes or more remaining. So basically just do a bounty hunt as fast as you possibly can. 3 bounty targets hogtied with the reinforced lasso. If you're a bounty hunter and don't have the reinforced lasso, you should strongly consider getting that reinforced lasso. You have 2 bounty targets tagged with tracking arrows. Now, this has been a question about which pamphlets that you guys should purchase. If you guys don't have the money, don't buy this pamphlet. It's definitely not worth it because the only time that you're going to be using tracking arrows anyway is for the daily challenge. It probably comes up once, maybe twice a week if you're absolutely lucky, but you're spending $500 to $600 on a pamphlet to get up to that 0.5 gold, maybe a gold bar every week. Is it worth it? If you guys have plenty of money, then by all means purchase it, but if you guys are trying to save your money up for something else, buy that something else. We have 3 camp stews eaten. So just go to your camp or go to a friend's camp and then get those camp stews eaten, because every camp will automatically start with the base quality stew. Will be just fine for that. We have 6 perfect carcasses donated to Crypts. If you guys get the trinket through Gus, you guys have a better possibility of improving or maintaining pelts, which is awesome. So as long as it's a 3-star, that's what you're going to want to turn in. If it's a large carcass, you're going to want to use your bolt action rifle. It's a medium or small, then use your varmint rifle. And then 2 resupply missions completed. Now this will take about 20 minutes to half an hour in between each of the resupply missions completing. You can't order them, you have to manually complete them, so there will be that little bit of time in between. We have 3 coins found today, which again, coins are going to be a part of cycle number 3. We got lost jewelry, which will be a part of cycle number 1. Then we have 3 collectibles found with the shovel, which some of the lost jewelry will be, but all the coins will be. Or you could go after like the arrowheads, pretty much all of them are shovel as well. But since coins is one of the daily challenges, also I would just do these 2 together. Easy peasy. Next one on the list is the Moonshiner roll. We got 1 completed special moonshine. This is the exact same as it was yesterday. So if you haven't started one, then start one, and you're going to be using the Argarita, Creek Plum, or the Caribbean Rum for your special moonshine. And as long as you start it, then it's going to be fine. But if you have one in the works, you're going to have to wait for it to get completed. If it's a special moonshine, then you should get the reward at that point. If it's not the special one, then you're going to have to sell that and then start that next batch. We got 1 moonshine bar, change the core. You can either change the entire theme, which costs gold, and then part of the benefits was 3 gold bars off one of those themes if you guys haven't purchased one. If you guys have purchased one of the themes, then all you have to do is change it back to the basic one, which is the free one, and then you can change it back later, and that's how you're going to get that free gold. Or you can change a painting if you guys don't have the gold to put into the themes. We have 2 moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer. Basically, when you start like a recipe, you're going to add the flavoring later, so that way you can guarantee which buyer you can sell it to make sure that the preferred type works. So you won't know that until like the time kind of goes down, and there's the time you'll have to go to the actual moonshine shack and talk to Marcel to actually know exactly what that time limit is. But then once it hits that next time limit, you would have that time for him to produce that batch and then sell it to that preferred, not the actual mission timer, but just start that mission. And then last but not least, we have the Naturalist roll. We got 2 blending tonics crafted or used. You will have to purchase this pamphlet, or you can actually purchase the stuff through Harriet, I believe. I'm not 100% on this one yet. So So it's either, like I said, it's either going to be a pamphlet that you have to purchase, or it's something that you can purchase right through her. One of those two. If I'm wrong, I'll try to leave a comment down below. If the game actually lets me play, that is. We have 3 desert animal samples taken. And then we have 3 mountain and grass. So let's go and kind of look at what those are, if we possibly can, before the thing freaks out on us. But we've been pretty lucky. I started up my posse, and it actually seems to be working all right. We got desert animals, so you can see all these different ones. And I've found at least one of these sets already. So that's everything that you guys will need. So the pronghorns will count towards it. The desert bighorns will be fine. Cougars count towards it. Then the Sierra Nevada bighorns as well. And the colored peccaries. Whatever you really want to go after is perfectly fine. That one should be pretty easy. And then the mountain grasslands, you got deer. So whitetail buck and the pronghorns actually count towards it as well. As long as it's the American ones. Then bison, you got the wild boar, you got the Rocky Mountain bighorns, the elks, American badger, things like that, wolves, timber wolves. So any 3 you want, and they can be the same animal. It just has to be one of those. But anyway, that is all the daily challenges done, got over, covered. I'm surprised that we actually got through this a little bit easier than we have in the past couple of days. Considering that this was like my 5th time trying to log into Red Dead Online tonight, I feel actually pretty lucky. But if you guys did enjoy the episode and found it helpful in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.